In a column for Politico this week, conservative writer Rich Lowry said that Republicans, or at least Donald Trump's base to a degree, is starting to get bored by him. He's a boring guy now. He just goes out there every time he talks, whether it's at an impromptu Mar-a-Lago setting, whether it's on Truth Social, interviews in the media, or even at his rallies, he says the same thing over and over and over. And that, of course, is why that his rally attendance has been historically low. He's not drawing the same kind of crowds that he was just 2 years ago. People are tired of it. They don't want to go and hear Donald Trump's greatest hits. They want to go out and hear some new material mixed in with the greatest hits, right? But whatever it is, Lowry says these people are starting to get sick of him. So here's my take on Lowry's comments here. To a degree, he is correct. Yes, we are seeing more and more people kind of tune him out. Yes, we are seeing voters in some areas disregard his endorsements, disregard his attacks on incumbents who either voted to impeach him or wouldn't go along with his plans to overthrow the election. The voters aren't paying attention to that. They're actually going against him on it. So he's not very effective there. But in terms of the base itself, it's still strong. And I think Lowry does, a good job of still making that point. Like, look, the base is not dwindling. It's not going away. Donald Trump still has a hold on the Republican Party, and that is true. Lowry is right about that. And the reason, though, he says, is because the Republicans have given them nothing else. And that's also true. Think about it for a moment. How many Republicans do we have right now that want to run for president, but have basically told us we're waiting to see what Donald Trump's going to do? You could have Pompeo. You could have Nikki Haley. You could have Josh Hawley. You could have Tom Cotton, Ted Cruz, Chris Christie, Ron DeSantis, and a whole host of other weirdos that want to run for president. A lot of them have already made their pilgrimages up to Iowa. They've gone to New Hampshire. They've done the politics and eggs breakfast, which is pretty much a precursor to a presidential campaign. They're out there like Chris Christie, focusing their talking points. All of these people want to run for president, but they're not going to do it until Donald Trump makes his decision, at which point nearly all of them will say, I'm not doing it. Chris Christie, I think, might be the only exception to that. So you may have a Republican primary that's Donald Trump versus Chris Christie, or maybe Paul Ryan. I'll get more to that in an exclusive video today. But whatever it is, Republicans are still beholden to Donald Trump. The Republican Party itself is not giving these people a better option. So until they do that, until some of these people have the courage to stand up and say, dang it, I don't care what he's doing, I am running, then we're just going to have to sit and listen to the same boring diatribes from Donald Trump. Day after day after day after day. Which honestly may not be such a bad thing if Lowry is right and Republicans are getting bored and annoyed after hearing those talking points for the last year and a half.
This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.